Well, all right. My name is ArrayPointer, and this is the beginning of Season 1 of the Vintage Story Homo Sapiens Hardcore series that I came up with. And it's not all that, I'm not a genius. Anyways, I came up with it because I was looking for a way to play Vintage Story that wouldn't eventually because Vintage Story is an amazing game, and I'm not throwing any shade on it, but basically, once you get deep into it and you're all set up, and I suppose the lore that goes, the story that's in the game that has first they had the Resonance archives, and then they've added now the other 4 areas. I mean those are fun. The adventures are fun and such, but as I said, the game. Like any game like this, I suppose, you get to a certain point and then you don't want to play anymore because you're just repeating the same old things. You've done everything, you've got everything you need, and then you're just storing things up. But then for what? So I thought it'd be fun to there's just modes. So here I'll show you. There's when you create a new world. If you haven't really had much experience with this game yet. These 5 modes. Standard is just the standard game most people play. It's balanced and it has all the lore. It has the rifts, the temporal rifts and things, and the drifters and all these monsters and all and such. And so this is just the standard experience, as good name, standard. And I guess as I click this, I get all these different names. I thought I had to click it up here. Okay, anyways, an exploration. This is more about just survival instead of combat. So, the settings are changed in there. Wilderness survival is just survival but more difficult. And then Homo sapiens. Okay, so the wilderness survival still has the lore. So you'll still happen upon ruins, and you'll still deal with drifters and other monsters at night and this kind of thing, and temporal storms. So, but in Homo sapiens, this is super neat. So it's a survival game where you're the only human, and there, as it says right there, there's no past civilization. So there's no lore, which means there's no temporal disturbance, and there's no there's no rifts, no storms, no drifters, no locusts with spinning sawtails. So all that stuff's like gone. It's just you. But lest you think it's easier, wrong. So the you still have enemies. That your main enemies in this game, in playing in Homo sapiens mode, are wolves and bears. Most notably bears. If you happen to have watched the video I made previous to this and saw how it ended, you'll know that it was a bear or 2 bears. I don't know. I happened to be the first time I've been followed by 2 bears. That was just a bad situation. So I'm assuming just 1 bear took a chunk out of me. But when you're playing this, unless you've been able to get far enough to create leather armor at least, or do some foraging and that kind of stuff, a bear is going to pretty much take you out. So I think I was bit once by a bear and I was able to limp away, but that's uncommon. Once they get their teeth into you, you're done. So the challenge in this game is trying to stay alive as long as possible in what I'm calling this series, whatever. It's stay alive as long as possible, and so far, the last game that the one that where I uploaded the final episode, that I survived for 9 full days. The longest I've survived doing this is 11 days. So this is going to be my attempt to, and I'm just going to call it whatever. Foggy Kingdom World's fine for me. And I'm going to do all default settings. Oh, the other thing is Mod Manager. So I have other mods that I've played with, but these are all turned off. Just the 3. The only ones that are on are the 3 that you need to actually play the game. That the vanilla mods that come with the game. And then this HUD clock patch. This allows a little clock up in the upper left-hand corner that shows, temperature, time of day, what day it is. And I've just included that one simply for the purpose of the viewer verifying that, off screen I wasn't doing creative mode or some nonsense. So, anyways, so that's it. That's reload. Oh, what's that? Is that telling me it doesn't work now? Well, we'll find out, I guess. What does that say? This mod. Okay, well, we'll find out, I suppose. Single player. I'm going to delete this one because that's the one where the bear just killed me in the previous video. So that's out of here. I don't want to have... Once I'm dead, it's over. So here we go. Create new world. We're going to go Creepy Kingdom. Ooh, Serene Cavelands. That sounds so inviting. So we're going to go with that. Homo sapiens. Oh, I just messed it up. Oh, I don't want that. Yeah. Fail. Okay. Serene Hermit. Vintage Kingdom Tales. Okay. We'll go with that. So here we go. Create world. So now, normally when I play a vintage story, I'm in it more for the long haul, so I'll take time with my character and all that stuff. I'm not going to bother. The only thing that I am going to change, so I'm just going to confirm this. I don't care any of this stuff. Well, I don't want to be sad. We'll go with neutral. Anyways, confirm that. But I do like to choose Hunter. Hunter definitely comes in handy, especially if you're running from a bear. Trust me on that. Oh, that's a great sound. Okay. So off we go to start. First thing we have to do, of course, is gather sticks and flint. Okay, so one of the things that's important, okay, we also need grass, but to do that I want a knife. So sandstones, those are too soft to nap. Now in the beginning, the very beginning, if I don't have a lot of flint, I do use stone. There we go. I do use stones if they're hard enough to use. Now in sandstone it won't be. So if this area is sandstone, I'm pretty much stuck with using flint. So now we're on a search to find enough flint. So we've got one stick. I'm going to go ahead and get one more stick, and then I'm going to make a couple of knives because we have a lot of stuff to harvest. We have grass and we have reeds. Ooh, goodies! Let's get that. Okay, put that over there. That's where I like it. And then try to get some more sticks here. Anybody who's been playing this for a while knows that it's the bottom parts that have the branches, not the top. So that's, oh, we got 3. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that now. I did have Napster, but I thought, if I'm really playing true survival and I want it to be a vanilla experience, so it's even across the board for anyone who competes, I had to ditch the Napster. My nephew is the one who told me about that, and it's a great mod for other gameplay, like if you're playing a more extended game, because you end up hitting it the same amount of times, but yeah, it's just a little quicker and you don't have to think about it. Okay, so let's get this going here. So we got a couple of knives to get us started. Put that over here. So we'll get some grass. So a couple of things, or a few things you need right away, if you don't want to fail miserably too soon. You need grass, you need sticks, and you need reeds. Ooh, there's some more. Okay. Okay, 24 is what you need to make a bed. I'll just take care of that right now. Just in case I don't get everything else I need before the end of the day. I'll shove that over here. I don't usually use that. So now I'm looking for water. Now what's interesting about Homo sapiens is you don't have access to an overhead map or waypoints or any of those things. So it's really, to settle in this game would be kind of difficult simply because how are you going to remember where everything is? It would be a real challenge. So many things look alike and you've been running around, it's so easy to get lost. I'm going to take this not for the seeds but for the For that, I can eat that. And then we'll eventually need some wood. But before I do that, I need to get some more flint, some more sticks, and I want to find where I can find some reeds. So let's see here. Let me get some sticks off of this guy. You notice that when I pick up seeds, I'm just throwing them away. I don't need them. I won't be planting anything. Okay, so that's a feature of Homo sapiens, is the default. So normally when people play Vintage Story, they like to set, I know I do, they like to set sand and gravel to do that, but not dirt. But unfortunately, in the default settings for Homo sapiens, and I believe wilderness survival as well, the dirt behaves just like sand. So it'll cave in, and you can't use it to build. So dirt is a really handy tool in Minecraft and in Vintage Story when you want to, put some blocks down real quick. Yeah, you can't. They're not reliable in Vintage Story in Homo sapiens or wilderness survival mode. Because you'll be putting them on there, and then they'll avalanche and they'll avalanche again, and before you know it, you're all goofed up. So another strategy in this game that I've thought was a pretty good idea is, let's see, it's now 10:29, so that means the sun is still rising in the east. So if my shadow is there, that means south is this way. So we want to try to head south as we're doing everything we're doing, because ultimately you want a warmer climate. That way you don't have to worry about freezing to death in the colder months. First, probably even snow. I don't know. I mean, you get into a warm enough climate, there won't be any snow, even though the seasons are. I haven't touched the seasons, so they're supposed to be full seasons. And default is 9 days per month. When I play a more extended game, I like 30 days a month, but so that's not what we did here. Get those okay. We need to find water. We're kind of bereft of water right now. Getting lots of food. Okay, I gotta get rid of some. Yeah, we need water for those reeds, because I've already run out of space. So let's see if we can find us these berries here, and let's see if we can find us some water. Oop, didn't mean to eat it. Okay, I'm going to eat this one, I think, because, let's see, these are usually 1 day or 2 days, and these are 3 or 4. Okay, good. Get that guy. Berries. There's more. Okay, so now I have to pick it up and drop it. Oh no, I didn't. It got him. Okay. Thought I didn't get it. Nice. Getting plenty of berries. That's a good thing. So yeah, this is this part of the world, of this new world, is being kind to us. We're getting plenty of like berries, which is a nice start. I need water though. Where's the water? Let's go on to elevated positions to look around. More flint. Yeah. Okay, we got 6. Okay. And I need more sticks. Okay, I still don't see water. This is not good. Not good. I might have to forego gathering other things until I get that. Well, I can't pass up flint though, because you have to get it where you can. At least there's plenty around here. I'm not being stingy with the flint. Okay, so what I've learned in doing this about 5 or 6 times already in this mode is you have to keep your eyes peeled. You can't just go running willy-nilly into an area. You've really got to watch. I mean, a bear could... I mean, I've had bears sleeping on the other side of a bunch of bushes. So, and your best tool, that's part of why I messed up in that last episode and died. I made a foolish mistake. You'd think I know better by now, but I went ahead and tried to fight the bear with my bow and arrow, which was a huge mistake. I should have just ran, because I could eventually outrun him by jumping properly like this, you know, not having to stall, and then, you know, using water to my advantage. In this mode, bears swim faster than they normally do, like about 50% faster. So you can't just hit some water and then, you know, you're done. You've got to be clever about how you get away from them. Okay, there's water, no reeds. Great. Okay, well I need... Okay, here we go. I need to at least get a couple of baskets going here. I'm kind of hurting. Well, here we go. Okay, that's a problem. Let's see. Oh, we'll just temporarily put the bed down. We don't need that right now. Okay. Now, some people would say, hey, you know, get the reed and the root. I found that doesn't work that well for me. They take a while to cook. If you want to do that, I say go for it. I'm not saying it's wrong. But I tend to be able to find enough berries and grain, at least in the beginning, to keep me going. Okay, so we already have enough for one basket. Okay, so let's move some of this up here. We got 12 in there, we'll go like that. Okay, so we need more. And I believe there's another body of water in this direction, wasn't it? Let's get that bed back. I want to leave that there. Okay. Okay, don't need this. That was a dumb move. So now it's 13:17. So this is probably south. Yeah. I think, were there reeds on the other side though? If I head back north here, I thought I saw something over here. Could be wrong. You know, hold on a second, I gotta turn my headphones up. Ah, that's better. Yeah. Okay. How about those water around here? You know what? Forget it. I'm just gonna go south. Fooling around. That's how it gets you killed, fooling around. So peat is pretty handy, but not so much in this mode I've found. Ah, really? No reeds? Oh, this one's making me work. See, this is dangerous. This is the kind of area where you're going to run into a wolf or a bear. I try to stay away from the closed-in areas. That'll do you in. Okay. Alright, so let's eat some berries here while we're running around. This is not safe terrain. Just saying. Not safe. Okay. Reeds? Really? Well, I'll be. This one's making me work. Well, at least I got a lot of berries while I'm looking around for the rare reed. Okay, I should get some more sticks while I'm at it. So really a good portion of playing in this mode to survive, you're gathering a lot. And you're noticing that I'm not using a knife to do this because it's wasting the... this is only a few more seconds by hand. If I had an axe, it would be fast, but it eats the axe right up. Oh, there we go. Perfect. So you really... Okay, what am I looking at my shadow here? Which way? Okay, so this is south. It's already 1450. I gotta start thinking about what I'm gonna do. So sleeping in this game, it can be safe in an open spot if you have the right environment. You don't have to sleep, inside something. There aren't drifters that'll come out in this, so it's just wild animals. That's it. And okay. See, I see a little fox down there. Where is the water? Oh my goodness. This is crazy. Okay. Oh, here we go. Maybe I'll go down this way. Come on, give me some reeds, will ya? Look at this. It's the reedless world. And I'm already in a desert kind of area. That's great. Okay. Whoa! That's the thing. You gotta pay attention when you're running around. I could have jumped right into that little hole there. It would have been a problem. Conglomerate stones. Okay, those are also soft stones. That's not helping me. Oh, this is making me work. It's not gonna be an easy world. At least I have food, like I said. Keep coming back to that. Okay. Oh, I gotta negotiate how I get down here. Gotta see what I'm looking at. Okay. Where are the reeds? This is crazy. Okay, there's some. Crazy. Okay. Get my knife ready. So when you're in an area like this, do not just stand there, blindly doing things. You have to keep your eyes peeled all the time and listen. Listen for growling, any kind of noise. Sometimes they'll warn you, sometimes they don't. I think some people think they always warn you, but they don't. I've had a bear, like, in my face before he made a noise. So one more basket, and then we'll need reeds for something else, which I'll show you later. But we're looking good at this point now. I want to get that final basket. What's he crowing for? It's twilight in the evening. All right. I think he's a confused rooster. Ooh, there we go. Okay, see, now if you're not experienced with this game, you'll notice that this didn't go right into here. It's because it's they start to decay slowly, like in real life. So you can force them together, but they don't automatically go together if they have different rates of rot. Okay, we're almost to the last basket. Okay, which way is the shadow going? Okay, setting in the west, shadow in the east. So this is where we gotta go. Oh, that does not look good. Okay, let's try going up this way and then down. I don't know about this, kind of quiet. I don't like it. Always look around. If you don't, it's at your peril. Just saying. Okay. Hot diggity dog. Okay. Ooh, yes. Nice. Let's get some blueberries, but more importantly, here, we gotta eat some berries. Okay, how are we looking on time for these? 2 days, 1 day. Still 3 days. We need some of this. Now, for those of you, the uninitiated, horsetail, you can make healing poultices with horsetail and reeds, which come in very handy if you've taken some damage. Because healing in this game, healing without a poultice takes quite a while. It's not very quick. So I don't get too many of those. I don't want to get too deep into the woods here. Woods are where like a lot of wolves and bears hang out. See, there's one right there. So we're gonna say forget that. I'm gonna go over here. Stay okay. Keep our eye on them. See, you can do your work, but don't take your eyes off the bad dudes. That's a mistake. Now you can sort of play the law of averages. If you see him over there, there may not be one over here, but there may still be one on this side. You can't, that's not a guarantee. You see wolf in one direction, doesn't mean they're not going to be in another direction. So you don't want to make that mistaken assumption. Whoa, okay, not good. Time to run. So I'm just going to run. I'm not even going to look back. That's a mistake. After I've run for a little bit, I'll go ahead and see if I've lost him. But I notice in Homo sapiens survival, they don't give up that easy like they do in regular survival. So after we get to another clearing here, I'll turn around and look. Okay, let's look over here. Okay, it looks like we lost him. Perfect place to stop over here. Get some more reeds. And now you know why I made 2 knives at first, because I knew I was going to need more than one. So I remember when I first started playing Vintage Story a few years ago, originally the knives, you would get 2 knives from one nap, and they would last half as long as the current knife. So all they did was reduce it to 1 and then double the life, which makes more sense, because otherwise you had to carry more knives, and when you're in the early part of the game, that's a real problem. You need as much inventory space as you can get. And I'm just randomly grabbing these guys and not going in any pattern. Okay, so I'm watching the clock. It's 19. So we put it at 7 o'clock, 7:25 right now. We're going to push our envelope a little bit here on the nighttime, because we're sort of in a clearing area, which is good. So I'm gonna gamble, and gamble that I can get all these reeds before I go sleep somewhere. We're gonna find out if my gamble is worth it. I don't want to leave any reeds behind because they're very valuable. And I'm heading in one direction. I'm not going back. So if I happen upon it, it's a waste if I don't grab it. Okay, almost there. And we're now up to 19. Wait a minute, did I say that wrong? I think I said that wrong. 20, yeah, no, 20 is 8 o'clock. That's right. I was right. So we're at 8 o'clock p.m. And so I'm thinking that this looks like a pretty safe area. I don't see anything moving. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to like sort of hide right here. Now this first night we're not going to have light because I didn't bother to do that. I was too busy trying to find reeds. So let's go over here. Okay, this is a good place. Kind of hidden from everybody. I don't think there's anybody over here. I don't see anything. So we'll clear this out. Put the bed right here. Okay, it's raining out, so I can't even use this, but I'm just getting it ready. So at least 2 torches when that's done. I need more grass to do more, so it's getting dark. So we're at 8:45. When we get to 9, I'm going to go ahead and hit the sack here. And I think 7 hours from 9 should put us at about 4:30. And 4:30 in the summertime at this time of year is usually light enough to see around. So we're gonna go. Yeah. Oop. Gotta eat. Well, no. You know what? So now since I'm doing the starving thing, it makes more sense to wait on the food because it doesn't take that much health from you when you're sleeping. And then once I wake up, I'll go ahead and load up. Okay, oh wow, okay. Well, it's light out, not very light, but thought I was going to get 4:30. That's not guaranteed. Okay, I see something over there. Looks like wolves. There's wolves over there. So we're going to have to get the heck out of here. We're not going to just go running blind. I believe. Okay, so since you can see the sun starting to come up. Oh, that was great. Since you can see the sun starting to come up in. Is it that direction or that direction? It's hard to tell. It looks like it's. Well, I'm assuming that's east. So we're going to go ahead and head what I think is south for now. But we need to definitely get somewhere where I can make torches. And I haven't made a spear yet, so I'm kind of pushing my luck again. Oh, yeah. We need to, if we can, sometimes we can run our way out of the rain. Thought I saw something there, that's scary. so gloomy when it rains, man. So, and whenever you need to look around, just try to get a little bit elevated. Doesn't do any good if there's mounds or hills or whatever in your way. Okay, there's some more water over here. You can always use more reeds. Oh, I forgot to make my other basket. Okay, that's not good. We're out of here. You coming? No. Okay, so that was a bear over there, so we're going to head over this way and try to avoid him. Even though there were wolves, I thought, in this direction. We got to stay away from Mr. Bear. You don't play. He'll take one bite out of you, and you're done. Okay, let's go this way. It's already starting to get lighter. More reeds, okay. Let's look around first. Don't be foolish. Okay, we got a pig, that's fine. Right now I'm not doing meat. Okay, let's get these reeds. Keeping an eye out for that bear in case he happens to wander in this direction. That would be a really bad thing. Okay, so we're on the second day. I'm trying to go for 12, or because I don't remember when I did make it to 11 days. I don't remember what time it was because I deleted that file. So I'm going for 12 days here. That's at least 12 days. Of course, more than that if I can. Okay, I don't see the bear still. Don't see anybody over here. Okay, so now, before I grab the rest of these reeds, I have enough of these to make poultices. So this is 1 to 2, or 2 to 1, but it's the opposite of what you might think. It's actually only 8 reeds to 16 of these. So now we have 16 poultices. That's the slot I like to put them in. And while I'm still gathering things, I'm going to put the things that I need in here so I can see how many I need. Alright, the rest of these reeds and we're going to get out of here. I like to put a lot of distance between me and any bear I see. Okay, that's not good. We got to get out of here, like right now. And hopefully won't run into the wolf. I ran by those berries because I don't even know if something's behind me. There's not, okay. I don't feel, this doesn't feel good. Elevated. Take a look around. Okay, this seems relatively okay right now. Oh, no, wolf right down there. Okay, so let's grab these reeds real quick and we'll get out of here. And then I gotta find some place safe to make some more tools where I won't be having to look over my shoulder every 2 seconds. See, is he over there? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Okay, I don't see him. I don't like it. stupid dirt. Okay, that's a rabbit and it's running. I think it's running from the wolf. So we're going to head this way. Oh, some more of this. Excellent. So again, this stuff usually appears near forests. So if you're gathering this, you got to grow eyes in the back of your head. Don't just assume that you're safe. That's a big mistake. Big, huge, gargantuan, mammoth, stupendously large mistake. Okay, these are going to give me some beets. Or, sorry, I always call them beets. They look like beets to me. Turnips. I've been calling them beets the whole time I played this game. Okay, I don't see... Where'd that wolf go? I don't like the looks of this. Okay, how are we looking on this stuff? We got 31. Yeah, always gather this when you can, because forests aren't always around every corner. So just be careful. Don't get too deep into the forest if you can help it. Okay, let's get the heck out of here. So we got more sunshine over here. That's good. I just need to clear my way. I don't want to get away from where I saw those wolves. Let's get up here, see if we can see anything. Okay, no wolf back there. So, make another knife. I need to make some tools here, so let's, you know what, let me look to see what's over this hill. Make sure there's something coming over this way. Okay, that looks relatively safe. Let's, too many bushes, let's go over here. Ooh, we have some wheat. Okay. Did I say wheat? Sorry. Rye. Okay, this looks pretty safe right now, anyways. Let's get some work done. And then once we get these tools made, we're going to run south until we find some place that isn't raining. Shouldn't be too much longer. One of the many ways this is better than Minecraft. It's not the same weather in the whole world, which is silly. The weather's regional like it would be in real life. Okay, what are we looking at for? Got 34, alright. I just heard a wolf. So you gotta be careful. I don't see... Dang it. Coming from behind me? Okay. Gotta be careful. So we need an axe. Shovel. And remember, never look down for too long at once. That's a big mistake. See, I hear another wolf. We need to identify where he's coming from. He might be far enough away where it doesn't matter, but maybe not. Okay. I don't need that. Okay, I don't need those seeds. Let's get out of here. Okay, this is not good. Too many bushes. Okay, so let's think. I think if we come this way, hopefully there's nothing up here. Okay. I think if... Yeah, see this? Is there a shadow? Okay, so it's 9:49 and my shadow is going that way. Which means that's probably south in that direction. Okay, I see rabbits, which is a good sign, because they'd probably run if there was a wolf nearby. But we gotta be careful here. This is really bad. Bad section. There's too many ways to not see something. So we're just gonna run for it. I'm not gonna stop and get anything. That's a mistake. Just gonna try to get through this area. We'll get to this top of this hill and have a look around. Hopefully there's anything waiting there. Okay, I don't see anything. Okay, we need a tree. We need logs, I mean. So, I just wish it wasn't raining. See, this darkness, rain obscures things. Oh, that's a raccoons there. Okay, I'm gonna risk getting these guys. Okay, we have 64, we don't need any more. So we're going to ditch that extra one. Don't need it. So we're, even with 12 extra inventories from the baskets, it's not a good idea to double up on too many things. Some things you should, some things you should not. I'll let you guys figure it out. I have my methods. You might have a method that works better for you. But blueberries up. Okay, this is getting kind of tricky here. Okay, so I need more sticks. I'm gonna eat this. So I need more sticks. I need more grass. I need more of these when I can get them. And I need to make some torches, so I need a lot more sticks and grass. So I need to get somewhere where I can get sticks and grass without worrying about looking over my shoulder every 2 seconds. First of all, I don't think I see anything over here. This looks like a really dangerous place. I'm going to try to get away, maybe down to here. Okay, I don't see any animals. 5. Okay. We can go ahead and try to get this wood here, I think. I think that might be safe. Well, when you have a stone axe and the tree is big, it takes a while. I've always had fun watching new people play blind, and they think it's not working. It takes them a while to figure it out. Okay, good. So we're going to have a little extra wood. That's not a bad thing. I'm not going to bother with those reeds because this is too dangerous over here. See that fruit tree? I'd grab both of those fruit trees if I were playing a different kind of game. But nope. Okay, so I think we were heading in this direction. I need to get out of this rain. This is killing me. I still think I'm going the right direction, right? So what is it? It's 12:43. Uh-oh. No, I'm not. Going in the wrong direction. Let me see again. Look around. Don't be stupid. Okay, look at the shadow. And it's 12:51. Shadow's facing that way. And it sets in the west. I need to head this way. I was going the wrong direction. Fail. This is south. Okay. I'm just doubling back now because I didn't realize I had started heading north. Okay, I don't like this. I don't like the way this feels. Okay, so we're getting a little bit more sun, and according to the shadow, this looks like I'm going south. Get some berries here. I'm not going to bother with that wheat or spelt or rye. Whatever. I'll call it all wheat anyways. It's all grain. But it's not all gluten. Okay, that's good. We're getting some great berries here. That's one upside to this mess. Okay, I think we're getting away from the rain here at some point. We just have to keep going. A lot of running in this mode. I'll stop and get more sticks and grass once I get to a place that's not so gloomy and dangerous. Okay, this is not looking good here. What do we got? Okay, let's head this way before we head south again. like it. See if I can get over here. Okay, you gotta be careful. You can never assume that there aren't bears around where there's gravel or sand. That's a mistake. Okay. So yeah, those of you who are used to playing the normal game, as you're sure you've noticed, like I said, no ruins anywhere. It's just all, it's like we're the first person here. It's like where it's like, this is Eden with some chewy animals. Eden with some bears and wolves that will chew on you. Other than that, yeah, it's just us. Just me. Man, this is really something. I need to get away from this. Look at that, nothing but forest. And that's too tall. And that looks bad over there. Let's try over here. I have to go around this way. Okay, so I may have to fool around with this for a while. Okay. Am I getting away from the rain? Kinda? Maybe? Please? Okay. Okay, now we're talking. I smell sunshine here. Good, it's already 15. I mean, it's already 3 o'clock. Okay, I need to get away from this. Oh boy, there we go. You see it there? He just went into those bushes over there. So you gotta be careful over here. There's probably more than one. I've made that mistake too in the past, assuming there can only be one. That's a huge mistake. Okay, this is not good. Oh, no, not good, not good, not good. I need to get out of here. Oh, the lightning and thunderstorm just will not let up. I need to get away from this stuff. Oh boy. Okay, once he makes that noise, it's on. Oh, and there's another one. Now we're in big trouble. I may not make it out of this, guys. We got 2 bears, and see, you can't, when you're running from a bear, you can't have that part where you stop. You have to jump everything clean. You can't ever have it where it stops you, because they're going to be on your tail for quite a while. They're fast. They're very fast animals. And they will come and get you. Oh, that's not good. Okay. They will come and get you. I'm not even going to turn around here for a while. I'm going to climb up this thing first. And just hope for the best. I hope this gravel doesn't fall like that. Okay, there's a wolf over there. I don't want that either. Okay, well, I think I lost the bear, but let's run over here just in case. This looks a little bit more hospitable, this direction. See, like more of like a plain. There we go. Alright, I need to get away from this mess. Okay, this is better. I think I lost the bear, but I'm still running. Okay, I don't see him. This is a good thing. Alright, now let's take stock here. I think I went by some berries. Now I need to gather stuff while I'm here. You need a lot of sticks. So I guess I can do this over here. This looks pretty clear. Oh, I don't think anything moving. So let's go for that. Let's get some sticks. Be careful. When you see a bunch of bushes like that, it's not necessarily safe. Stay on the outskirts if you can. Hold on a second. I gotta check and see. Turn this on. Okay, it's oh wow. Okay. So how long has it been? Second day. Thinking at least an hour, maybe a little under an hour. Just make sure there's no bears over here. Just taking a quick pass. Okay, cool. I thought I heard a frog. It's my imagination. There's granite, but like I said, you got to commit to, unless you can't get your hands on flint and you need some tools right away, I don't even bother with hard stone anymore. My brother, when we play, he'd always insist on flint, and I always used to give him a bad time because I said, hey, the stone tools work. And that's great in a regular game. Stone tools are fine too, but and then sometimes some of the flint tools will last like 10 more uses. But yeah, in this game, oh, okay. I need to get the proper food here. Whatever's the oldest is what we go with. Alright, I'm gonna sit here for a minute and chew on the berries. Get the lay of the land here. This is actually a pretty good place to gather things because I can see in fairly decent distance. Okay, we'll gather these berries. Okay. Let's get back to getting sticks. You know what? I should probably get some grass and make some torches and stuff, so need them both anyways. So let's do that. I'm going to need 2 more knives. Always look around. Never assume you're going to stay safe. Big mistake. a couple more knives. All right. So I need grass. Okay, the wood. Well, you know what? Okay, so I just need the grass. I need to make some stuff here. Hold on. Fooling around too much. Is it raining again? Dang it. Okay, I need to find an overhang. Because I don't see any trees here. It's a safe overhang, by the way. Devoid of scary animals. Alright, okay, let's try this over here. Now what's great about this version of this game mode are no drifters. So if you go into a cave, unless a bear or a wolf wanders in there, you're safe, which is great. So I can probably chill in here. I'll go ahead and make some of my initial stuff. Okay, I've got 2 torches. Let's get those started. Now, the cool thing is you only need this once. Don't need it anymore because I'm going to light all the other torches with this. Let's see here. Okay, so then I'll show you something else that's cool. Go ahead and make more torches. Let's see, with 35, I don't want to overdo it here. I think it's 2 per. So I want at least 10 torches, so we'll go, no, that's not right. So 8, 9, 10. So now, just do this. Torch down over here just for grins. Don't really need it, but so we're not in the dark. I don't need this. Yeah, it's kind of fun to play this game. This is hard to survive in this mode, but it is kind of fun to not have to deal with any kind of drifters or anything when you're trying to survive. 2057. I think I'll over here. Walk down here and see what's going on. Oh, this just goes back outside. That's easy enough. So it's 9 o'clock now. I think we're gonna wait till like 11 o'clock so I have pure daylight. And I think I'm gonna wrap up this episode. I'll take some inventory. Lock on that thing. I'm gonna take some inventory here. So I need a lot of grass and a lot more sticks. I probably didn't need the extra knife. I'll just toss the old one if that's the case. Yeah, didn't need to make the extra knife. Alright. So I'm going to make a spear. I should have done that already. I forgot. Shame on me. Now normally I would make multiple spears, but since everything I have has to carry with me, I don't have the luxury of extra slots. And now that we have lots of reeds, I'll go ahead and make a bow. And we need 3 of these. And we need 3 of these. We now have a bow, so we just have to make arrows. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Okay, so now to make arrows. So this is a great thing to do at night, so you're not just totally wasting time staring into space. Okay, so that's 5 times 6, that's 30. That'll use up all those sticks, so that's all I can do right now anyways. See, that was a waste of time. I know I'm starting to see. Okay. Duh. I got so used to Napster, I forgot how what's the most efficient way to do a simple arrowhead. Okay. Okay, late enough. Definitely be daylight. Okay, gather that up, gather this up, tentatively make my way outside, stay away from that fire starter, I don't want to pick it up, eat myself some berries, Okay, well the sun's obviously coming that way, so since it rises in the east, we want to go that way. But I think like I said, I want to gather some things first. So before we go on our trek, I'll do that. I'm going to gather what I need to load up, and then after that I'm going to go ahead and call the episode. Take a look around, always look around. Get some grass. Load up on grass. Alright, let's do it. Seems kind of tedious, but it really doesn't take that long to gather what you need. You just gotta be patient. So yeah, I'm coming up on a 64 already. So there you go, 64. Now I'm done with that. Put those up. Bring the sticks down. I'm gonna need well, 63 sticks and reeds if I can find them. It's so weird how there's so much water with no reeds around here. It's so weird. Okay. Now let's get sticks. Whoa, that didn't sound right. Thought I heard it. Like a bear breathing. Alright. I'm going to go with these big bushes, a lot more sticks in them. Yeah, I'm still here. Oh, if I forgot to mention, gosh, if I'm repeating myself, I apologize, but when I originally started doing this kind of thing, I was streaming on Twitch, and at some point, I thought, you know what, I don't have enough followers to bother with the extra steps. Plus, more importantly, I didn't like the way the recorded video looked on Twitch, because anytime there was motion, there was a little bit of blur, even at 6,000 kilobits per second. So I just thought, you know, This video is guaranteed to look good because I'm recording it directly. It's 1080p at 30 frames a second. So I don't have to fool around with that other stuff. If by some point in the future people actually start paying attention to this, which I seriously doubt, other than maybe a couple of family members, then I'll think about streaming again on Twitch. But until then, forget it. I don't need to throw in with everybody else. I'm too old to want to be an influencer anyway. I just thought it'd be fun to put this on for people to see. I tell people at work about this game and how much fun it is, blah blah blah. So yeah, this part is a little bit tedious, but like I said, it doesn't take that long to get what you need. I'm already at 51, so. And then you just have to maintain it. It's easier to maintain it together, but then it is to gather it all in the beginning. Because you don't usually you don't use 64 sticks at once. I have 30 arrows already, so, but I do like to have 64, so eventually I'll get what I need to do that too. But it's an ongoing thing. You never stop gathering when you're trying to play a survival game. Okay, just 2 more and I'm good. There they are. Okay. Let's be smart about this. We got the grass we need, we got the sticks we need. The flint's good enough for right now. Let's look at the shadow. It is 11:08, shadow's going that way. So, let's see, 12 would be the other direction. So if that's 11, I'm guessing that that's south. So let's find out. We can get out of this rain again, man. Oh, wait a minute. Look at that forest. Holy cow. Okay. This is going to be scary, folks. Okay, get away from the rain, look at the sun again. It's like noon, coming up on noon, so that's got to be, yeah. This is south. Sometimes, you know, this terrain, it's not repetitive. I'm not trying to say it's repetitive, but there are times when you think you've gone over an area already. And of course you didn't. It's just the illusion. A lot of deja vu in this game when you're running around. That's you know, not having a map to consult, that makes this a bit more challenging for sure. Okay, let's head this way. See foxes there. Okay, look at that. Ooh, this looks good over here. Looks promising. Oh, look at that. Nice valley. Oh, yeah. Check that out. Have any animals down there? I don't see any bears. Not yet, anyways. I need to get down. That's part of the problem here. It always scares the out of me. Okay, so I'm going to have to add that. There we go. Alright, how are we looking on food? smorgasbord. Got a cornucopia. Nice. Okay. So we're looking good for food for a while. Okay, got this nice big. I think I have enough wood. Though it would be nice. If I'm going to have more than one, it would be nice to have a full stack. So let's see here. Let's, I need 10 more. Let's chop. Oop. Let's chop this guy. So let's chop this small guy. One day. Oh, I see berries over there I missed. Alright, chop another small one. Should have an, ooh, resin. Well, it's going to be a long time before I can make a longbow or recurve bow, so we're just going to skip the resin, don't really need it. And I'm chopping the tree down because I'm never coming back here. I'm heading so far south, I won't even know, I won't care about this. And normally I would not chop this down. That is a big mistake in Vintage Story, but yeah, I'm just trying to fill up the logs. So we got 64, 64. Okay, so we're low on these and these. Alright. I have the logs in, wait a minute, make sure I'm going in the right direction. 14. This way. Let's go this way because it looks like, oh, in a clearing here, I can avoid the forest, which is what would be a great idea. Okay, so we're looking pretty good, I gotta say. That's not a good sound, okay? You hear that? Run. Because that sure as heck wasn't a fox. Alright. Ooh, borax bits. Too bad I'm not playing a regular game. Yeah, see, go this way, I can avoid the forest over there. Though there's probably some bad guys in here somewhere. Yes, jump running is in Vintage Story as well. Let's head this way. This looks promising. Okay, no more rain. Nice. Oh, and it looks like a plateau over there. Or not a plateau, but a plain. Nice. Nice. Just past all these bushes. Any things lurking in them? Okay. So I made it to day 3. Thinking I'm probably just over it. Ooh, ho, 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 ho. I'm sure you guys saw that. That was lucky. That was very lucky. Okay, well, I think back off a little bit. I'm going to call this episode 1620 on day 3. Thanks for listening, watching, and hopefully you didn't fall asleep. Let's see here. And let's look at the stats. 1 hour and 26, 90 minutes. Okay, cool. All right then, that's it. Catch you guys later.